Morning to each and everyone. I am James Kenneth Albay and I'm going to report market. We will going to report marketing. So the objectives of our topic are to know what is marketing, to identify what are the types of marketing, strategy to learn how to make a marketing plan, to know how to determine a price of a product, and the price technique. So let me give you the brief explanation or introduction about marketing. Marketing is the process of communicating the value of a product or service potential to customers. It involves creating awareness of the product or service, generating interest in it, and persuading customer to purchase it. So, marketing is a way to communicate the value of product or service to a potential customer. Through marketing, maengganyo ang mga potential customer na bilihin ito. Why marketing is important? So marketing is important. For example, it can help you increase awareness of your brand, generate leads, and drive sales. So marketing can be done through a variety of channels, including advertising, public relations, and social media. So example ng social media yun yung Amazon, Lazada, or Shopee. So through this mga social media form, nalalaman natin or naengganyo tayo, ito pa lang itsura ng blah blah blah, ganun. So marketing in American Association, it is an organizational function and an asset of a process for creating, communicating, and delivering value to customer and for managing customer relationship in ways that benefit the organization and its stakeholders served. Sabi daw dito, ito yung process na ito yung process na pagko-communicate natin through other people, through the customer, through potential customer. Like for example naman, kunwari, so advertising is part of marketing. So through advertising, like si Ann Curtis, ina-advertise na yung Jollibee, yung Chicken Joy. So, sinasabi niya dito na masarap, affordable, at masarap, affordable at saka masarap siyang kainin. So, yun, through that advertisement, is yung mga tao na engganyo, yun yung way of communicating nila para mapakita nila sa tao or customers yung price ng isang product at yung quality nito. So, marketing is a process, planning, pricing, promoting, distributing, and selling, used to determine and satisfy the needs of customer and the company. This definition demonstrates the importance of the customer. So, sabi na dito na ang marketing daw is process ng planning, pricing, promotion, distributing, and selling. So, yung pricing, syempre, dapat yung, sa marketing mo, dapat pinapakita mo na yung price ng yung product is affordable. Promoting through mga social media form, through advertisement, distributing, ito na yung place kung saan mas mas needed yung product na yun. Like for example, ang pencil. Syempre, ang pencil needed ng mga estudyante. So, bakit ka lalagay ng store ng mga pencil doon sa may mga motor parts na ay mga motor ang Syempre, doon may lalagay sa school banda para yung mga estudyante or mga teachers, like mga students na gusto bumili sa iyo is nandiyan lang sa iyo, malapit lang, at saka hindi na sila gagastos ng pamasahe or yung shipping nila para yung freight in pala, yung pambayad nila sa tricycle para lang makapunta sa designated area na malayo pala yung nilagyan mo ng company mo. Marketing concept uses the needs of customers as the primary focus during the planning, production, distribution, and promotion of a product or services. Katulad ng sinabi ko, yung pencil. So, yung pencil, di ba, sari-sari store, mga school supplies, syempre yung store mo ilalagay mo yung store mo sa malapit sa may school kasi mas yun mga estudyante ang most needed yung product na yun. Marketing mix is as a blending of the product, price, distribution, and promotion used to reach a target market. So dito naman, yung product naman, syempre yung product mo dapat naaayon din sa gusto ng mga tao. Like for example, kung kunwari nasa isang lugar ka, yung product mo dapat pala is high quality. Syempre para kapag high quality babalik-balikan ng mga customer, and price, yung price affordable naman. Maganda na ang quality, maganda pa ang price, affordable ng mga average or below average ng mga pamilya ngayon. Distribution yung lugar. Syempre yung lugar, you used to kailangan mong malaman yung target location mo para malaman mo kung saan anong ibebenta mo. Katulad ng kanina ng school, syempre ang tatayo ka ng store dyan malapit sa school is yung mga school supplies, yung mga ibinebenta mong product. Promotion, syempre ito na yung pakita mo na yung sa mga karatula, makikita mo, it's part of promotion naman din. Yung pag nakita mo sa karatula na, itong bag na to, maganda pala, kung ganun, makita mo sa TV, binili, maganda ito, magandang quality nito, tsaka naaayon sa yung syempre dapat yung kaakit-akit din at yung maganda, hindi masakit sa appearance ng mga product.
Now let's proceed to the marketing strategy. A marketing strategy is a plan that identifies how a business owner's goals will be achieved. A proper business strategy should address the followings, like for example, product integration, innovation, pricing, distributing, promotion, projected profitability, and sales markets. The market strategy is very important as it allows us to grasp the situation that we are in and how we should adapt to them, and it allows us to be very informed about how we want to achieve our goals. First is the product introduction or innovation, which is how we create our product and how we will introduce them to our consumers, either by retail, wholesale, or service businesses. It is important that we allow the consumers to know about our product in order for them to have a clear idea on why or if they want to buy our product. Next is the pricing. For the pricing is here we will introduce how much we will charge for our goods in order for the consumers to know if they want to avail or purchase our product. In the distributing, it is important to address how we will distribute our goods to the consumers, as either by we want to distribute them through retails, wholesale, or just plain direct seller to the consumers by creating our own markets or creating our own stores in order for them to go there and purchase our. Of course, in market strategy, it is important that we also address the promotion of our product, because without promoting our product, consumers will have no idea on what our product do or how it may help them in their daily lives. So without promoting our products, it is impossible for consumers to want to buy our. The project profitability is important because it allows us and our investors, if we have one, to know how much we will earn in our business, either by the product cost, product profit, consumers preference. It all affects how the profitability of our. And finally, the sale or market share. It is important that we address how we want to sell our product and how we will be able to know that the consumers will buy our product. Now, there are three types of goals. First is the short term, medium term, and long term goals. The short-term goals are goals you want to achieve for your business on a short term, usually around 1 year or the current year and the next year. These are usually stated by the number of customers, levels of scale, level of profits, or other measures of success for your business. Short-term goals are important as it allows you to establish yourself in the future, and it is the foundation of your business or goals for your goals and future business goals. Medium-term goals are goals you want your business to achieve in the future. These usually span around the next 2 to 5 years, though the success of your business heavily relies on the success of the short-term goals. Like I said earlier, it's also important that your business will still be able to achieve your medium to long-term goals, as the medium-term goals are what connects your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Long-term goals shows how your business will be in 5 or more years, even up to 20 years from now. Thinking about what you want to achieve in the long run can help you think how you may be able to run your business today. So, long-term goals is very important as it allows us or lets us know how we want to establish our short-term goals. As you can see, the three goals are very interrelated as they are very dependent on each other.
How to write a marketing plan. The purpose of the marketing plan is to define your market, identify customer and competitors. So the outline of strategy for attracting and keeping customer, and identify and anticipate change. So first, conduct a SWOT analysis. In conducting SWOT analysis, it helps you just like making a list of what you're good at, what you're not so good at, what chances you have, and what challenges you might face. This helps create a smart strategy for marketing using your strength and tackling potential problems. Profile your customers. Syempre, it will help you understand who buys your products. It's like making friends, knowing their interests, helps you choose activities they enjoy. Set clear objectives. Just like having a roadmap for a trip, it helps you know where you're going and how to get there. Objectives are like goals that keep everyone on the same page, making sure everyone works together to achieve success. It's like saying, this is what we want to accomplish. So everyone can focus on reaching that destination. Before addressing the four P's. The four P's, product, price, place, and promotion, is crucial because they help create a well-rounded marketing plan. Product ensures your product or service meets customers' needs. Marketing price determine a competitive and profitable pricing strategy. Place focuses on how and where customer can access your product. Promotion, it involves effective communication to attract and retain customers. Balancing. These elements ensure a thoughtful approach to marketing, increasing the chances of success in reaching satisfying your target audience. 5. Create a budget. It helps you know how much money you have and where it should go. This way, you can use your resources wisely, reach your goals, and avoid spending too much. Think of it as a roadmap of your money and promoting your business. So, in writing your marketing plan, investor will accept your marketing plan to answer the following questions. First, product or service will I offer? Who are my prospective customers? Is there a constant demand for this product or services? How many competitors are providing the same product or service? Can I create demand for the product or service I want to offer? Can I compete effectively in price, quality, delivery of my product or service? So to answer those questions effectively, the marketing plan must include information on this topic. Like for example, product or service, target market, competition, marketing budget, business location, pricing strategy, promotional strategy, distribution strategy.
Next, we have the marketing concept and the product. Once you have determined what kind of business to run, you need to make decisions about the products you will sell. Now, to select, think carefully which products and services will get the attention of your target market. It is important to convince them that your product is way better in satisfying their needs rather than any competitor's products. And in this way, your products itself become a marketing tool for your business. So basically, the marketing concept is the belief that the wants and needs of customers are the most important consideration when developing any product or marketing effort. So over the past 50 years, consumers' mindset has evolved and the competitions increased in the global market. Like in the United States, they switched from product-driven to consumer-driven. Thus, this marketing concept has become more advantageous for smaller businesses than bigger companies as they can get to know their customers better, and consequently, they can be more responsible and flexible when trying to satisfy their customers' needs. Next, what is a product mix and how does a business product mix help to satisfy customers? So, a product mix is the different products and services a business sells. Now, in a consumer-driven market, entrepreneurs have come up with ideas to include products in their mix as convenience for customers, even though they may not be profitable. This is because adding products will create an illusion for customers that the store has everything they need. It has been found out that often a small percentage of the product selection makes up the majority of the sales revenue. Now, although these items will not be a large source of revenue for the business, it will show customers that they can meet all their needs.
In the dynamic world of business, the development of product features, branding, and strategic positioning are pivotal factors that can make or break a company's success. Crafting features that cater to customer needs, building a compelling brand identity, and strategically positioning products in the market collectively form the backbone of a robust and competitive business strategy. Let's explore how these elements work together to create a strong and lasting impact in the ever-evolving marketplace. Number 1. Selecting product features. Choosing product features is crucial because it directly impacts how well a product meets your needs. Imagine you're launching a new smartphone. If you decide to prioritize a long-lasting battery, high-quality camera, and user-friendly interface, you're tailoring your product to meet the demands and preferences of your target audience. Similarly, when choosing product features, it's about aligning functionality with what matters most to you, making the product a better fit for your lifestyle or business requirements. Think of features as the building blocks of customer satisfaction. They determine whether your product resonates with users or falls short. Carefully selecting features aligns your offering with market demands, enhancing its value proposition. This thoughtful curation ensures that your product not only addresses current requirements, but also remains adaptable to evolving customer expectations. The success of your business hinges on the choices you make in sculpting a product that not only meet but exceeds the expectations of your audience. Number 2. Branding, packaging, and labeling. In the vast landscape of business, the triumvirate of branding, packaging, and labeling stands as a crucial foundation that can either elevate your enterprise or accidentally hinder its progress. Branding. Branding is like the personality of your business. It's not just about a catchy logo. It's about the story you tell, the values you uphold, and the emotions you evoke. A strong brand sets you apart from competitors and creates a connection with your audience. Think of Apple. Their sleek design, minimalist aesthetic, and commitment to innovation are the integral parts of their brand, fostering customer loyalty and recognition. Packaging. Packaging is considered as the first impression your product makes. It's the visual and tactile introduction that can entice a potential customer to pick it up. Imagine a beautifully designed box of luxury chocolate brand. The premium packaging not only protects the product but also enhances the perceived value, making it more appealing on the shelf. Labeling. Labels are the storytellers of the product. They provide essential information, build trust, and comply with regulations. Think of the nutritional facts on food packaging. A clear label not only informs the consumer, but also establishes transparency and accountability. It's a communication tool that ensures your business makes the customer have informed choices. In essence, these elements work harmoniously to shape the perception of your business. A cohesive brand, eye-catching packaging, and informative labeling create a unified and memorable experience for your customers, fostering trust and loyalty that extends beyond the tangible product. As you navigate the business landscape, remember that these seemingly simple components play a pivotal role in carving out your identity and influencing the success of your business. Number 3. Position your products or services. Positioning your products or services is a critical aspect of your business strategy, akin to finding the right spot on a chessboard. It's about crafting a distinct identity in the minds of your target customers so that your offerings stand out amidst the noise of the market. Think of it as telling a compelling story about your brand that resonates with your audience. Imagine you're in a crowded marketplace with various stalls offering similar products. Positioning is like choosing the prime spot that gets the most foot traffic. If you position your products effectively, it's akin to placing a neon sign above your stall, making it easy for customers to notice and remember what you offer. By clearly defining your unique selling proposition, you guide your customers in understanding why they should choose your offerings over others. For instance, if you're selling smartphones, positioning could involve emphasizing like cutting-edge technology, exceptional camera quality, or outstanding battery life. Effective positioning not only attracts customers but also helps build a lasting brand image. It establishes a connection between what you offer and the needs and desires of your target audience. Just as a well-positioned chess piece commands attention and influences the game. Strategically positioning your products or services is a move that can shape the trajectory of your business's success. In conclusion, the thoughtful selection of product features, compelling branding, labeling, and packaging also, along with the strategic positioning, collectively form the essence of a successful business. These elements not only attract customers but also contribute to building a strong, lasting brand presence in the competitive marketplace. As you navigate these aspects, remember that the synergy between them is a key to creating a holistic and impactful business strategy.
Setting a pricing objective. This is the price is the actual amount that customers pays for the product or service. That is why it is important that we set the pricing where the consumers or the customers are able to buy them while it is still above the cost of the production of our product. Here are some of the most important things that you may want to consider when you are setting prices for your business. They are maximizing sales, discouraging competition, establish an image, increasing profits, and then also attract customers. Another aspect that we must take into consideration is the return on investment. Return on investment is the amount of earned cash or dividends that we may acquire in establishing or running a business. In order to know how much is the return on investment that we want, first is take a look at the amount that you have spent in creating or marketing the product that you are trying to sell. Now, determine what or how much you want the return for you, and establish or decide on the price that you want that you may be able to get the amount of money that you want. For example, in this example is first is your cost is 5,000 and you want a 15% interest, so you sell them at 750 in order to be able to you need 750 in order for you to be able to get the 15%. Next is the market share. The market share is another consideration that must be recognized, because it is important that you know how you are placed in the current market. The market sale is your sale of the total of sales in the whole competition. In order to know how much you have in the current market or your current market share, first is the amount of sales that you have, then divide it to the total amount of sales from all competition, then you will know how much your share is in the current market. For example, here is the 192,500 and divided by the total market size or the market the sale in the whole market, which is the 1,007,500 which result in the 11%.
Hi everyone, I am Bai Nadia Makakua, and I will be tackling the determine a price for a product. Determining a price for a product involves accessing costs, researching competitor prices, understanding your target market, considering the unique value your product offers, setting up profit margin, aligning with your brand positioning, and accounting for market conditions. So first, you have demand-based pricing. Demand-based pricing involves setting the price of a product based on a customer demand and their willingness to pay. Entrepreneurs survey potential customers to find out what they would be willing to pay for the product. So the example of demand-based pricing is the Uber app. So during peak hours, when demand for ride is high, for example during rush hour, or when the weather is like training, the driver charge extra than the normal price. I have here example of demand-based pricing and how the Uber, for example, the Uber set their price.
Dynamic pricing, also known as surge pricing, demand pricing, or time-based pricing, is a pricing strategy where businesses adjust the prices of their offerings to account for changing demand. Think about all those times you try to book your seat on a flight and the price of your ticket changed based on how many seats were left on the plane, whether you opted for that extra legroom in the emergency aisle, or whether you were booking your flight further in advance. At the core of every pricing strategy is one thing: profit, and dynamic pricing is no different. This strategy aims to maximize profit based on time-based opportunity, and there's basically an art to how the price offered to customers is calculated to match what customers are actually willing to pay for what they're selling at that moment. In other words, that's why you end up seeing multiple price points for the same thing. Let's put things into perspective with Uber. You're calling up an Uber on a Friday summer evening for a night out on the town with your friends. The minute you request a ride on the app, Uber's dynamic pricing algorithm kicks in to calculate your final price based on variables they set. The time you're calling your ride, distance of your route, how much traffic there is on the road, and the current rider-to-driver demand. Now, if you're calling on a summer evening and you're in a popular city, chances are that there are a bunch of other people also requesting rides at the same time as you. This means that there's an increase in demand and thus higher need for supply of drivers. Because Uber wants to make sure that there will be enough drivers or supply, their algorithm increases the price of a ride to what is known as the surge price. The app then notifies users that they are now seeing a surge price, as well as lets drivers know that the Uber fare increased so that they are incentivized to head to that area. With this method, Uber is giving riders two options: either pay the higher price for a ride or wait a few minutes to see if the rates go back down once there's less demand. In both scenarios, Uber benefits since they are getting users to pay a higher price for a more valuable ride, or they're able to manage the amount of demand they're seeing by having users wait for a cheaper ride. Uber, I see what you're doing.
Second, cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing is a strategy where the selling price of a product or service is determined by calculating the total production cost and adding a desired profit margin. It focuses on covering costs and ensuring profitability. The formula is selling price equals total cost plus markup percentage times total cost. So while straightforward, this method may not consider market demand or perceived value. In cost-based pricing, we have here market price and markdown price. A markdown price is a price determined by adding a percentage amount to the total product of an item, while the markdown price is a price determined by subtracting a percentage amount from the retail price of an item. Sometimes, business owners purchase too much of a particular item and want to sell it more quickly. To do so, they mark down the retail price of the product. So for example, you have here the necklace, including the material, the beads, wire, the labor, the time spent crafting, the indirect costs, for example, the tools, workspace. So the artisan decided on a markup percentage to cover additional expenses and to generate a profit. Profit is important in business, diba? So let's say the desired markup is 50%. If the total cost of producing one necklace is 20 pesos, the selling price would be calculated as 20 pesos plus the 50% of 20 pesos. So it's 10. So the total of this would be 30 pesos. So the artisan tracks competitor price for a similar handmade necklace. So it's also important if you're the one who's selling your product to make sure to reassess the prices based on market condition. Also the competitor pricing and the customer feedback to remain competitive and profitable. I also have here a YouTube video about the pricing strategy on the cost-based pricing.
Conveniently. There's a person named John. He just started coffee and some snack stall, but he is not very much familiar about pricing techniques because he is not much aware of theories and strategies. He is not as much educated as he can calculate his all profit and loss. So here we have to understand his problem and give him solution. So before discussing and deciding the price, let's have a look on the item he is offering to his customers and what is his cost price. When we asked him, he told us about his item coffee and sandwich. Now if we start calculation, first we have to calculate the price of sugar, milk, and price of the coffee beans which he is using to make the coffee. He told us his total cost of making a cup of coffee is minimum $5. So obviously we have to decide its price more than $5 because $5 is his cost price, and if he is doing business there should be some profit, otherwise he cannot do his business on the long term. So here we calculate his total cost is $5 and $1 for his physical work or services. So we decided the price in a round figure of $10. And this is the steps that we have to follow for sandwich as well. First, calculate all the expenses which he spent to buy the raw material of the sandwich, like bread slices, salt, cheese sliced, mayonnaise sauce, black pepper, vegetables, and all small ingredients, and assume that it's costed him around $10 for one sandwich. After included his physical investment, we will calculate it as $15. So here we have decided price for his sandwich is just $15, which is convenient to both shopkeeper and customers also, and this is the pricing strategy which anyone will charge you if he or she is giving you any good or any services. On the other hand,
Then we have competition-based pricing. This is the third. Competition-based pricing is a pricing strategy where the price of a product or service is set based on the price charged by competitors in the market. Rather than focusing solely on production costs or customer demand, this approach takes into account what competitors are charging for similar offering. So for example, we have the necklace. Assume that we have 3 competitors from company A, B, and C in the market, and they are selling flagship necklace at the company A is selling it at 15 pesos, company B is selling it at 20 pesos, and company C is selling it at 30 pesos. So the average of these competitors' prices is calculated as 15 plus 20 plus 30 divided by 3, since you have here 3 company, equals 22. So, as an artist, you may want to set its initial price slightly below the benchmark at 18 pesos. I also have here a video talking about the competition-based pricing.
On the other hand, we have to understand one more thing, that this price should not be much higher than other competitors, because if you sell your product on a very high rate, customers will not prefer you, they will choose someone else over to you. So this is also a very important turn which you have to put in your mind, that your product or service price should also be in the market row in which others also provide the same product. Deciding the price for any product is, though, looks like a very easy task, but when it is performed it seems very hard because there are many small segments of calculation which you only can understand and assume. There is no specific data by which you can calculate or perform all the actions.
Good day everyone. Let's talk about pricing a service. When setting the price for a service, it is important to consider not only the cost of any items used in providing the service, but also the amount of time and anything that is included with the service. It means in pricing a service, you're not just paying for the item, but you're also paying for the service they provided. Now, there are 2 types of pricing a service. First is time-based pricing. It is a strategy where the cost of service is determined based on the time spent providing that service. This pricing model is commonly used in professional services industries where time and expertise are significant factors. For example, a flower crochet maker is selling an item, but the price of the product is not just for the item itself, but also for the time and materials used in making it. Second is bundling. It is a process of offering several products or services as one combined product or service package under one price, rather than making the customer pay for each individual part of the product or service. Meaning, instead na magbayad ka individually sa mga item na gusto mo, you can pay for it in a bundle under one price. For example, when purchasing a plane ticket, you're not just paying for the ticket. The price of the tickets includes the services you'll receive in riding a plane, gaya ng payment sa baggages, crew service, and payment sa food ng plain, depende sa bundle na pinili mo.
Good day, I am Shalmi P. Alalosan, and for the last topic for the chapter 5, it is entitled Pricing Techniques. So, in establishing a business, it is important for us to have a pricing techniques because the way we price our products or services can be a reflection of your business identity, how you view and treat your competitors, and how you value your customers. So, we have two pricing techniques that can be used, and these are price skimming and penetration pricing technique. Afterwards, we have psychological pricing and discount pricing, and these are two pricing techniques that we should examine and incorporate when establishing a permanent pricing for your products and services. For the next succeeding slides, we will discuss it one by one. Introductory pricing. As a product is introduced in the market, sales will be low, marketing costs will be high, and little if any profit will be made. Two pricing techniques that are often used in the introductory stage of a product are price skimming and penetration pricing. So first, we have price skimming. So what is price skimming? Price skimming is used when a product is new and unique. It is used where a firm charges the highest initial price that customers will pay and then lowers it over time. Usually, ginagawa ito ng mga first mover who faces little to no competition. And one of the advantage of price skimming in the business is to help the firm quickly recover its costs of development, and it also generates a high profit margin for the business. Hindi siya long term kasi kung marami ng competitors with similar product, then yung price ng particular product is magda-drop. The next one is the penetration pricing. It starts out with a low introductory price with the goal of building a strong customer base. The low price also discourages competition. So, unlikely sa price skimming, itong penetration pricing naman is nag-start siya sa low, where yung price skimming is nag-start siya sa mataas na price, and then it lowers it over time. So, penetration pricing is usually a temporary strategy used by new entrants into a market. The low price helps a new product or service penetrate the market and compete with existing rivals. So, yung penetration pricing tsaka price skimming is both temporary lang talaga sila. So, basically, isa din ito sa ginagamit ng mga businesses as a technique to make a wide number of customers aware of a new product. And sabi nga nila na cheap products attracts more customers. So next, let's proceed to psychological pricing. Psychological pricing is based on the belief that certain prices have an impact on how customers perceive a product. This type of pricing is most often used by retail businesses. We have 5 pricing techniques under psychological pricing, and these are prestige pricing, odd or even pricing, price lining, promotional pricing, and multiple unit pricing. So first one, we have the prestige pricing. The strategy is used to convince consumers that the product is of better quality and to establish the product as exclusive. Buyers will associate a high price for the product with superior quality. So example businesses that use prestige pricing are airlines offering business class tickets. The second one is the odd or even pricing. It suggests that buyers are more sensitive to a certain ending numbers. So, kung minsan meron tayong makikita na price ng products na nag-end sa 199 or like mga 181, it's because studies have shown that prices ending in odd numbers are perceived to be bargains, while those ending in even numbers suggest a higher quality. Third one is the price lining. Price lining is a process of grouping similar offerings under different price brackets, each varying slightly by the quality features or attributes on offer. These brackets usually tend to start low and go higher in price. So, example is yung Coca-Cola. The company sells different sizes of the same drink at a different prices. So, di ba merong yung 1 litro na Coke, then yung 1.5. Similar lang sila ng product, but the price brackets are varying slightly by the quality features. So, sa case ng Coca-Cola is like kung gaano kalaki. And the last one is the multiple unit pricing. pricing strategy in which customers purchase various units of the same product while paying a lesser price for the bundle. Example nun is yung mga bundle promo sa Watsons like yung soap, tsaka shampoo, and many more. Okay, next, let's proceed to discount pricing. So, discount pricing offers customers a reduced price. Discount pricing is used to encourage customers to buy. Usually, businesses offers discount pricing because they want their inventory moving and mas makaka-attract sila ng maraming customers. So, other discount pricing strategies include the following: cash discounts, quantity discounts, trade discounts, and seasonal discounts. So, first one, we have the cash discounts. These are offered to customers to encourage early payment of invoices. When this is done, the terms of an invoice will include the amount of the discount, the number of days in the discount period, and when the invoice is due if the discount is not taken. So, kung may mapansin kayo na may mga terms na 210 or 310, which means yung 2% na discount, ma-avail mo lang siya within 10 days. Then, kung mag-exceed ka ng 10 days, hindi ka na qualified to avail the 2% discount. And the same goes by with the 3% discount. The next one is the quantity discounts. These are the reductions in price based on the purchase of a large quantity. This is also called a volume discount. So, dito naman is nagabigay sila ng discount depending on gaano karami ang binili mo sa certain product. And the third one is the trade discounts. These are reductions on the list price granted by a manufacturer or wholesalers to buyers in the same trade, which means binabawasan ng manufacturers yung retail price ng isang product when it sells to a reseller rather than to the end customer. And the last one is the seasonal discounts. These are used for selling seasonal merchandise out of season. So there are certain products na may pa-discount to encourage customers to buy the certain product. Example is yung pen shopment na may pa-discount sila every December because Christmas. That's all. Thank you.
As we conclude our report, it is evident that the insights shared herein serves as a cornerstone for understanding and addressing the complexities of marketing your business. In the dynamic realm of business, understanding marketing is akin to unlocking the gateway to success. It is the art of presenting a product or service in a way that captures the audience's attention, persuading them to choose what you offer. As we delve into this multifaceted world, let's first grasp the essence of marketing. Marketing, simply put, is the process of promoting and selling products or services. It's about creating a compelling narrative that resonates with your target audience, making them not just customers but also enthusiasts. To truly master this craft, one must embark on a journey to identify the various types of marketing strategies. These strategies serves as the compass guiding businesses through the competitive landscape. From digital marketing in the virtual realms to traditional methods like print and television, each strategy has its unique strengths. By discerning these tactics, one gains the ability to tailor their approach, ensuring maximum impact in reaching the intended market. Yet, the roadmap to success doesn't stop there. A well-crafted marketing plan is the cornerstone of any thriving enterprise. Learning how to strategically outline your objectives, target audience, and channels of communication is a paramount. A marketing plan acts as a blueprint, guiding your efforts and resources toward achieving your business goals. Crucial to this plan is the art of pricing. Determining the right price for a product is a delicate balance between cost, perceived value, and market demand. This pricing dance involves understanding various techniques, from cost-plus pricing to value-based pricing. Each method brings its own set of considerations, and mastery of these techniques empowers businesses to navigate the economic landscape effectively. Delving into the world of marketing unveils a tapestry of opportunities and challenges. To succeed in this dynamic arena, one must not only comprehend the fundamentals, but also harness the power of strategic planning and pricing techniques. It's not just about selling a product. It's about crafting an experience that leaves a lasting impression, turning customers into advocates and businesses into enduring success stories. In conclusion, may our report serves as a beacon of insight, guiding us towards a brighter, more informed future. Thank you for listening. We are the Group 5 Market Your Business.